Hi, oh God. Hi, everybody. It's Juanita, and welcome back to Mrs. Webb's house. Well, it's been a lot of stuff going on over these last couple of months. Like millions of other parents, we dropped our daughter off at college for her freshman year. And it basically wiped us out. It took every cent we had to get that child to college, travel there because it's about 3 hours away from our house. Travel there. We stayed with her for about a week until she got settled in and, did all the things, got all the snacks, all the decorations, blankets, all that, and made sure that she was set up, to go to college. But in that, we realized, like I said, it took every cent we had to send that child off to college. And so what we decided to do was we were going to do a pantry challenge where we're just going to eat from our pantry for the rest of October, so that we can sort of recoup and save a little bit of money. So next I'm going to show you our freezer, refrigerator, and the freezer on our refrigerator and our pantry, so you can see the items that we'll be starting with. All right. Okay, guys, this is my freezer here. This is my 7-foot freezer, and I'm just trying to show you what we have in here for the pantry challenge. So up here we have it's just a bunch of bread. Right under there is some tilapia, and then the bottom is some tortillas. This right here is just some wonton soup base, and it has some bok choy in there, and way in the back, you can't see it, I have another container of hamburger soup. Empty container right here. This used to be full of steaks. And then down here on the second one, there's I think like 1 or 2 steaks in there. Over in the back here, it's all chicken leg quarters. Like that whole shelf right there is all chicken leg quarters. Right here is some cookie dough where we batch cook some cookies. Chocolate chip. Those are delicious. Back here, this whole back wall is chicken. So it's chicken thighs on this side and chicken legs, I think. Yeah. Chicken legs over here, chicken thighs. And then we've got a pack of pepperoni. I have some yogurt, ice cream bars that I made homemade. Down here is some pork roast that I froze. I had 2 containers of it, and so I froze it. And these 2 things are fish. I have some potatoes in the back there, this bag of broccoli, and down in the drawer right here on this side is 2 2-gallon bags of chicken breast. So there's one here and one in the back. And then right here I have what do you call it? Their pork roast right here. It's 2 of them in there. So I had one here and I already cooked it up. That's what this is here. So I'm going to get a chance to show you what 2 pork roast looks like cooked up. Now on the door here, this is just some catfish. I think I'm going to let this go because this was some meatloaf mix, but it looks kind of freezer burnt and brown. I have some lima beans and Brussels sprouts back there. This is just some turkey meat. And then right here I have more chicken legs and then 2 more packs of turkey meat. So that's all that we have in this 7-foot freezer right here. Okay, this is my pantry right here. It's 2 sides. My pantry goes all the way up to the ceiling, all the way up. So it's like 9 feet high, and then all the way down to the floor. But this right here is about 10 pounds of flour. I have a bag of rice back there. This shelf here is just baking goods and various things. It's some cornbread mix here. I've got 2 Uncle Ben's street corn. I think that's what that's called. And then I have the 2 jars back there. Those are half-gallon jars of grits. These are mashed potatoes. This is mayonnaise right here. And in right here, this is just a pack of pudding and some white pepper. I think I have some applesauce, like 3 jars of applesauce behind all of that. So this cabinet, the shelves go pretty far back. They go like 2.5 feet into the wall. So, so the next So the next shelf here is sauces. Like I have salad dressing in the way back there. This is soy sauce. I have some marshmallows here, peanut butter, salt, various condiments, yeast right here, and these are sprinkles and barbecue sauce. So this is like the sauce shelf. The next shelf down is just three things. It's a jar of garlic, some French fried onions back there, and we keep a few snack cakes in this bin here. The next one down, only thing on this shelf is some popcorn, and then down here I have some brown sugar and powdered sugar, and then like right there I have some Ritz crackers in there. Everything else is pretty much empty back there. So now we're gonna come up here. This is the other side of the cabinet, and there's some cereal right there. Right behind the cereal is some corn syrup. Right there, it's a big jar of corn syrup. In the back I have breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs, and fish fry back there. And then right here on this shelf is all my pastas. I have all different kinds of pastas. There's rice wraps back there, pasta from Costco. These two up front here are chili packets, like chili mix packets. And then this is Goya right here, a box of Walmart macaroni and cheese, and this is a box of spaghetti. The spaghetti goes all the way back. It's a container back there. The next shelf is all my cans. So these are all canned goods. Right here is some turkey gravy, which needs to go up on that shelf there. But these are all my canned goods right here, and this goes all the way back into the shelf. The next shelf down is, this is a bag of rice. We vacuum seal our rice in like 10 cups of rice in a vacuum sealer bag, and we just open it up and pour it in this bag. We gotta do it again. Okay, so this shelf here is all my canned goods. This is some turkey gravy. It belongs up here on this shelf, but this is where all my canned goods are. On this next shelf, it's a bag of rice here. Now we vacuum seal our rice in 10 cup packages. We just cut it open and put it in this bag and use it as we need it. This over here is some falafel mix. Back there, this orange box is a potato latke mix. And in the way back there, I have a number 10 can of tomato sauce. Now right here, you can see these pink boxes. They go all the way back. That's cake mix. I have coconut cake mix, strawberry cake mix. I always pick those up just in case I need a quick dessert. The next shelf, this is just some ramen noodles. And then in the back up here, right here, is just 2 bags of cornmeal. And then this is just some club soda. So that's everything in my pantry. Okay, now this is my refrigerator. This is what we're working with here. As you can see here, I've got like a bunch of eggs up here. These larger eggs are actually turkey eggs. My husband and I have chickens and turkeys out in our backyard. So there's turkey eggs there. I think this is an I am Chimani egg, and then we just have other eggs up there. These are the eggs that we cook with, and those are the broken ones for the dog, like we mix it in her food. Right there, there's a container of buttermilk mix back there, a little bit of butter, milk. This is old milk. I'm going to use that to make some cornbread with, creamer, whipped cream, salad dressing over there. We've got a jar of dill pickles here, which I wanted to try and make these into fried pickles, and they're little mini pickles. I'm going to chop them up and see if I can make that work. There's some applesauce. There's yogurt in the back. This container here has some leftover chicken pot pie. These are grits from breakfast. That's a chicken thigh in there, barbecue pork. Now these 2 containers right here, I think one is pineapple and the other one is a roast pork. Then we have some oranges here. In this towel, I wrapped up an open package of bacon. All right. All I have in here is literally 2 little potatoes. That's it. 2 potatoes. And over here, I have a cabbage. I have some apples and some green onions here. As I'm opening this up, I have some strawberries, just a little bit of lunch meat, some old salad that I need to toss out. A cucumber, an English cucumber, pepperoni, a little bit left in there. Some sausage. This is breakfast sausage, mild pork sausage. 2 peaches and 1 hot dog. 1 hot dog. I'm going to try and make this fast because my refrigerator is obnoxious. Over here, I just have some crescent rolls, your various condiments, ketchup, mayonnaise, a little bit of relish, sriracha, mustard back there. Down here, I have some hoisin, A1 sauce, more salad dressing, green goddess, Kewpie mayo, oyster sauce, garlic, and ginger right there. So, and then over here, I have butter or margarine like this. So I just have some, 4 packs of margarine and some cream cheese and just some water. So that's what's in the refrigerator. Next, we're gonna go to the freezer. Close this up and open the freezer. Okay, now up top here, this is just some leftover onion scraps I used to make chicken broth with. And I have some 1, 2, 3 packs of Italian sausage. I have some smoked sausage, some breakfast sausage, a little tiny bit of strawberries that I didn't want to go to waste. So a little tiny bit of strawberries. I have some tater tots here. Let me slide this over. These are basically frozen peppers, onions, frozen tomatoes, green beans, and pineapples down at the bottom. That's onions and a half a bag of mixed vegetables. Pull this back over here. And then over here, I have blueberries, broccoli, a couple of biscuits, cauliflower, pineapples. These are peppers here, like orange peppers. A couple pieces of garlic toast and more cauliflower. I have carrots and another thing of pineapples down there. So that's basically all the items that I have in my freezer and my refrigerator. Okay.